This is Sunny from LS Vitality, and this is the second part to the video I did last time, which is about meditation. And in this video, I wanted to talk about the goal of meditation, and also I'm going to talk a little bit about passive meditation versus active meditation. So, what is the goal of meditation? A lot of people that I talk to, when I'll mention that I meditate or, I've tried this, tried that, they're like, what? Why would you waste your time? Why would you go 10 days and do nothing? That sounds very unproductive. Or, why would you do 20 minutes of meditation every day? That's wasting your time. You could be doing something productive. So that's a good topic, and it's a fair question, right? So I wanted to discover what is the goal of meditation, and over the years I've asked myself that question a lot, and I've tried to search it through my experiences, which is my number one. The way I learn, number one way, is just personal experiences, but also through hundreds of books that I've read, and different people that I've listened to, and different spiritual kind of self-help people that I've seminars and stuff that I've been to. So let me say that the goal of meditation, what most people think, is not true. Most people think that the goal of meditation is to stop your thoughts, and that is not true at all. Okay? The goal of meditation is not to stop your thoughts. Your thoughts are automatic. They just happen. Your thoughts are coming into your your consciousness, okay? And there's no way you can stop your thoughts. There's just no way. But here's the thing. The thoughts can slow down. It can stop. That could be a byproduct of meditation, but that's not what you're trying to achieve. So what is it that you're trying to achieve? In my experience, I would say that the goal of meditation is disidentification with your thoughts, your feelings, your emotions, almost in a way where you're aware of like who you are at a very, very core level. And who you are is not the thoughts that you have. Because you ever thought about, like, you'll have a thought and you're just like, what? Like, I would never think that thought. How did that come to my mind? Well, it happened because obviously it's not, you're not controlling your thoughts. You're not really your thoughts. In a lot of like Zen Buddhism and stuff, they say that you're not your thought, you're not your, well, they say you're not your mind, you're not your body, you're not your feelings, you're not your emotions. It's not that you want to cut off from your emotions, because you definitely don't want to suppress your emotions. You want to be aware of your emotions. You want to feel your emotions. You want to feel the feelings that you have. But at the same time, you don't want to get so identified with that feeling that you sort of forget the bigger picture here. So if you want to just imagine that maybe you're sitting down watching a movie. Okay, this is the perfect analogy that I could give you. I love this analogy. Is imagine you're sitting down and you're watching a movie where you are the lead character. You're the actor or actresses of the movie, and you're sitting down in the theater watching that movie. Now, your character is going through certain situations. Maybe he's going through some pain, or he's going through some pleasure. He's going through certain things in the movie. As long as you could watch that as a movie, as you're sitting outside here watching the movie, then that's fine. But if you start identifying with that movie and the pain that you're experiencing, now you want to maybe harm yourself or do something to yourself because you're experiencing the pain. What you don't realize is just a movie, right? It's not really you experiencing that pain. It's almost like that in the way where they say that you are, and just whenever I've had like very deep meditative experiences, I could almost feel that I am just a witnessing consciousness, as they say it, right? Witnessing consciousness, where you're witnessing what's happening within you, but you're not identifying with that. So the more and more you could do that, the more and more you could create that gap between you and your emotions, between you and your thoughts, the better you're going to become. And the goal of meditation is not really to get good at meditation per se, because it doesn't matter if you have a good 20-minute meditation a day, but your life is bad. You go out and you get frustrated and you get angry, and you drink too much, you eat bad food and do all that stuff, then there's no point. Like, well, your meditation is not getting deeper. The goal of meditation is the person you're becoming and how you're showing yourself into the world and who you are becoming in that way, right? So the goal of meditation you could almost say that the goal of meditation is, are you becoming a better person and are you becoming good at life, not just good at meditation. So the deeper your meditation goes, the better person you're going to become, the almost, maybe I just don't want to use the word happier, but let's just say you're going to become more calm, more relaxed kind of person. You're not going to be stressed out all the time. You're not going to be impatient. You're not going to be frustrated. And these are some of the long-term things that you could think about of how to kind of measure if your meditation is getting deeper, if you're getting good at meditation. So that's very important to understand. So again, just to really quickly summarize this is, number one, the goal of meditation is not to stop your thoughts. You can never do that. That could be a byproduct where your thoughts you might have gaps between thoughts, but that's not what you're going to be doing directly. The goal of meditation is to kind of disidentify what the emotions and feelings and the thoughts that you have. And also the goal of meditation is to get good at life, not necessarily meditation. That being said, one quick thing I want to talk about, and then the next video I'm going to dive deep into a dynamic meditation, which is a very powerful meditation technique. But the difference between passive and active meditation, I'm just going to give you a very quick overview here, and then I'm going to go more into depth in my next video. But passive meditation is basically just sitting down, closing your eyes and meditating, whereas active meditation does involve you being physically active. And the reason why the need for active meditation came is because we live in a completely different world than we lived in, let's say, 2,000, 4,000, 5,000 years ago, when some of these meditation techniques were developed or were discovered. So a lot of these meditation techniques that we know of today comes from, let's say, some of the Buddhist traditions back in the days, that was 2,000 years ago, or some of the ancient Vedic traditions that came 4,000 or 5,000 years ago. And now we live in a completely different world. So there is a need to evolve. And even though kind of like the goal of the meditation will always be the same, and meditation will always be meditation, but the techniques that you use to kind of get there is going to sort of evolve and change. And that's what I want to talk about in my next video. So stay tuned for that. Thank you for checking out the video. Appreciate all your help, likes, comments, and everything. So please do subscribe, like the video, and comment, and I'll see you next time.